Hello everyone, so welcome back to another my dumbest explanation of the problems. Uh, that's more than energetic what I thought in what I had in mind. So let's just start to another problem where we have to find the leaders. So what exactly is the leaders in an array? Leader is a digit that is greater than to all the elements to its right side. Okay, so 17 is a leader here because it is greater than 4 3 5 2. 4 is not a leader because it is less than 5, greater than 3 but less than 5. 5 is on the right side, so it is not a leader. 3 is a leader. No. Is 5 a leader? Yes, it is greater than all to all the element on its right side, so 5 is a leader. 2 is a leader. Yes, of course. Maybe it is not a leader of any single digit, but it itself a leader because it's greater than all the elements, in that case 0, so it is a leader. So how do we solve this? So here, the code that I write for now is a naive approach. It's not the best approach. But this approach can solve our problem. In the next tutorial I will use show you some a good way, expected way, a more efficient way to find the leaders. But in programming, what is considered a good approach is that first you solve the problem with whatever method you had in mind, then you gradually improve the solution. Okay, so in that case, we are defining a leaders function where we are taking array as a parameter. First we are defining a variable named array length, and here we are storing the length of the array inside that variable using a len function. And we are then defining an other we are then defining an other array, empty array, and then a variable which is, if is leader, it is true, setting it true for now. So we are starting a loop within a range of array length. So this loop will start from 0 and goes to the end of array length minus 1. Okay, so if the length of the array is 10, then this loop will go to 9 because the indexing is always is a whole number and start from 0. So in here we are first, every time we are storing the each element in the leader, setting is leader is true, and using j is equal to I. So in that case, if for when the loop run for the first time, it will it will store 16 in the leader, set is leader to true, and j will be equal to I. So when the loop runs first time, I is equal to 0, so j will be equal to 0. And then we will run a while loop to the from the end of the array. Okay, we will check if the each element on the right side of the current leader that we are selecting to check, we will check if that is greater than all the elements to the on the left side. So we are running a loop from j, in that case j is 0, till no, previously I said we are running a loop from the end of the array. Now we are running a loop from that point the where the I is pointing right now. In that case, in this case 16, we will run a loop, while loop. From here we will check if array I, which is 0 at this point, so it is pointing to 16. If array I, in that case 16, is less than array j, which is also 16 because it is j is also equal to 0. Okay, we will check, is it less than array I? No, it is equal to array I, so this condition will not become true and it will not run. Then we will increment in the j, and the next time j becomes 1, so j will our loop, our condition will check against the next number, which is 17. If it is greater than the first element, in that case yes it is greater, then is leader will become false. So this is leader will tell our next condition that the current element is not a leader, and we will break the loop right there, because there is no point in checking all the other elements. Okay, so after breaking the loop we will check if is leader is true, because we already set it to the true, we set it true. So if it is true and this condition didn't become true and we didn't set is leader equal to false, so in this case is if is leader is true, then we append that element I in the leaders array. Okay, so here I am printing just leader, you can just ignore it. This is just printing all the, whenever a leader is stored, it is just printing it here. Okay, so if it is a leader, then it will append it, then we will set is leader to false, because next element can or cannot be a leader. Okay, okay, why are we setting is leader equal to false? We don't need, I don't think we need this right now. Okay, so if we run the loop again, yes, it is giving us the same answer. So uh, we will do that, and after it will check all of the elements one by one, one by one, one by one. In that case it will select 17 here, put it in the leader, check if 4 is greater less than 4, is 4 less than 17, yes. 17 is greater than 4, yes. It is greater than 3, yes. Is 17 greater than 5, yes. Is 17 greater than 2, yes. So it is a leader, so we'll store that leader in the array. It will also check for 4, then 3, then 5, then 2, and at the end it will return the leaders array, and that leaders array we will print it over here. So in our array the result is 17, 5, and 2. So yes, it is correct. Congratulations to you all. So in the next tutorial I will tell you how, what is the more efficient approach to solve this problem. Bye bye. You don't need to subscribe, and oh, that's all.